I was bleeding to death on our bedroom floor from a ruptured ectopic pregnancy, begging and screaming into the phone for my husband Cole to save me. Champagne flutes clinked triumphantly in the background. Stop your pathetic, attention-seeking drama, he snarled. We were about to accept our humanitarian award. Don't ever call this number again. He slammed the phone down. I watched him lift the golden trophy on live TV. His mistress Alicia pressed tight to his side, smiling for the cameras. As my life drained slowly into the antique Persian rug beneath me, I woke in the cold hospital room. My baby was gone, forever. They'd had to cut out my fallopian tube to save my life. Cole finally showed up 3 hours later, reeking of expensive scotch and Alicia's signature perfume. He leaned over my bed, deliberately grinding his knee into my fresh stitches until they split open and gushed blood onto the sheets. You humiliated me in front of every important person in this city, he hissed. Alicia says, you're refaking this whole thing to ruin us. Clean yourself up and get out of my sight. He left immediately to donate $10 million to her groundbreaking medical research. The research I wrote, patented under pseudonym years before I even met him, that she'd stolen word for word. They thought I was a penniless, helpless, orphaned housewife who got his money. They had no idea it was the reclusive billionaire scientist who built the entire biotech empire they now exploited for fame and fortune. I ripped the needle violently from my arm. A single drop of my blood fell onto the divorce papers I'd hidden in my nightstand for months. I signed my name directly over the dark red stain. The mourning widow is dead, the avenger is born. A searing, tearing agony ripped through June's lower abdomen without warning. The water glass slipped from her numb hand, shattering on the hardwood floor. She collapsed, cold sweat plastering her hair to her pale face. And as a medical researcher, she knew instantly this was not a cramp. This was death. She dragged herself 3 agonizing feet to the nightstand, glass shards slicing deep into her bare knee. She pressed speed dial 1. Cole, stop acting. He growled when she gasped out she was bleeding and losing their baby. We walk on stage in 2 minutes. He hung up. The dial tone buzzed like a funeral bell in the silent room. Blood poured rapidly beneath her. With her last ounce of strength, she dialed 911 through half-closed eyes. She watched Cole wrap his arm around Alicia's waist on the muted TV, a soft, tender look in his eyes that she had never once received in 4 years of marriage. The head housekeeper burst in, glanced at her dying face, and scowled. You've ruined the $50,000 antique rug. Paramedics rushed her to surgery. The doctor screamed for her husband's emergency consent. He won't come, June whispered. Hours later, she woke to the heart monitor's steady beep. The room was completely empty. No flowers, no cards, no one. We called him 17 times, the nurse said quietly, her voice full of pity. He never answered once. June stared at the glowing city lights outside. She didn't see the single tear. The woman who had given up her career, her fortune, and her entire identity for Cole Compton died on that operating table. In her place was something cold, unforgiving, and ready to burn their perfect, stolen world to ash.